Leo, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your no contact reading, all right? This is for those that find themselves in the atrocity of being romantically entangled with somebody else that they are in no communication with.
All right, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see where this no contact situation is going. So I want to start
With
with
your energy, ladies and gents, what is going on with the Leos in those situations, in those dynamics of no contact? What's going on? What is their energy towards whomever it is that they are dealing with romantically? What is Leo's energy towards whomever it is that they are dealing with romantically? The Hierophant, ladies and gents, I feel like you want to bring change to the situation. You definitely want to bring some sort of positive change. I feel like you're wanting to direct your energy, your actions, your efforts towards, something that is going to bring positivity, to say the least. With the Hierophant, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Tell me more. The Nine of Cups. Well, one thing that I do see is that you're content with yourself, okay? I don't necessarily see you miserable per se. Maybe you are unhappy with the circumstance, but you're not letting this overwhelm you. With the Nine of Cups, it's telling me that you're enjoying your own company, that you're focusing on things that are bringing you a sense of self-contentment. The Three of Coins, some of y'all are actually involved in other situations. All right, some of y'all could be having your options open and simply trying to move on with your life and not necessarily remaining hemmed up on this emotional or this situation of no contact. But why is the Hierophant here? The Death. Well, ladies and gents, you could have been in a full-blown commitment here with whomever it is that you have this tie to, all right? And it seems clear, it's clear to me that with this death energy, there's been an ending here, all right? The Five of Wands, this can insinuate that, you know what? I feel that whatever it is that happened here, guys, it does not surmount the emotional bond that you guys have with one another, but there's also a lack of resolution between you and whomever it is that you're in no contact with. You guys are still, just not seeing eye to eye. But I feel that the potential to heal this is most certainly there, Two of Cups, but it's being avoided, Seven of Swords. All right, this is what I'm seeing here, Leo. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords. That's what the potential is. All right, you guys could meet eye to eye and work together on building and rebuilding this connection, but it seems to me that no one necessarily is putting effort. You are exhibiting the Nine of Cups, which is an individual that, again, is focusing on themselves and simply trying to release this burden. Now, I don't see you to, let me tell you, you're not on top of the fucking world. Let's just say that, all right? But you're definitely taking strides to get there, all right? You're not allowing the burden of this situation to hold you down, is what I'm saying here. Tell me more. The Seven of Cups. Some of y'all feel yourselves as if you don't have direction per se. Let's just say you could have gone through a breakup and maybe you were building something with an individual and you had a foresight of what the future was or what future you were moving toward. All of a sudden, things came to an absolute fiasco. You find yourself in this dynamic, and now you're kind of having to pick up the pieces and get back on track, beginning with yourself, but you're still in the midst of, I got options in regards to what I can do. I can go this way. I got this individual that is wanting to contact me. I can go this route, you name it. I do feel a bit of scattered energy, and I do feel a lack of tenacity on one trajectory when it comes to you. However, on a good note, I do feel that you're focusing on yourself, and this clarity will eventually come through that. All right? So it's okay that you find yourself in this position. It's absolutely normal. All right? And with the attempt or the progress that you seem to be making, you'll eventually get where you need to be. What's with the Three of Cups or the Three of Coins? Why is the Three of Coins here? The Eight of Coins, you're investing into something here. All right. You're holding back from whomever it is that you're communicating or whomever it is that you're in no contact with. And I feel that this is something that you're still struggling with, ladies and gents. I do feel as if you're investing into something else. Now, is this romantic or work? It's definitely romantic. You got somebody else that you are wooing or booing up, ladies and gents. What's the status on this energy here? What's the status on this energy? This is the first time I get a no contact reading and we get another relationship intervening. So this is going to be interesting to read into. However, what's the status of this connection? The Magician, it's something that is being created. This could be new love, okay? Most certainly is new love in relations to whomever it is that you are dealing with, all right? In regards to the no contact. So I see you quite adamant about getting over somebody that you had a really strong connection with. However, it does seem like the situation lacks closure, all right? Even if, you know, you don't want closure with them per se, I feel that that chapter in your life has yet to fully close. You're still dealing with, you know, some residual energy, if you will. You're still affected by the situation. However, on a good note, you do have new love, ladies and gents. And it seems quite promising. It looks like you and somebody are seeing eye to eye and working together. With the Lovers, this is a mutual energy. All right, both of you guys are gravitated towards one another. However, with the Magician and the Ace of Cups, I do feel as if, you know, there's still a lot more to come from this connection. It's still in a very developmental phase, and there's still a lot more room to grow. All right, we'll look into that new love here later on, because it's making an appearance. So you must be like, yes, I'm sure you want to look into that. But let's see what's going on. This is a no contact reading. What's going on here with the person that Leo is in a no contact dynamic with? What is this person's energy toward Leo? Eight of Cups. So it seems to me like someone here has decided to move on from you, Leo, just as you've decided to move on from them. All right. Damn, it got bright all of a sudden. Let's see. She's blinding my eyes. So, Leo, what I'm seeing here is that somebody here has decided to move on from you. They see this as something that is emotionally tumultuous to them, and I feel that this person was quite hemmed up in this situation for some time. Okay, I don't feel that it's been easy for them to get over you or to move on from you, to make the decision to let this go. But I do feel as if that's what they're inclined toward. I would not be surprised if I look deeper and I see this person is still very much attached to you. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this individual's energy towards Leo. The Seven of Wands. This individual could be blocked. You could have blocked this individual. All right, and if the roles are reversed, this individual blocked you, know that they're still fucking hemmed up about it. Take it as it resonates. Whether you blocked them, they blocked you, this individual stressed the fuck out regarding this, all right? I feel like they question whether they're doing the right thing. All right, I do get the sense that the lines of communication are cut off here, or blocked off. Now, tell me more. What's going on here with this individual's energy towards Leo? There's still an element of stubbornness here in this person, all right? So they definitely want to move on from you. Okay, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands. This individual most certainly has their guard up. All right, tell me about this. Death energy, man. Yeah, somebody here is not happy with you at all, Leo. I don't know how you guys ended things. All right, with the Death energy and the Queen of Swords, you guys must have ended things quite negatively here with one another. And I do feel strife coming from this individual. They're very much in the process of wanting to move on from you, but they are so behind in relations to the progress that you've made. All right, I feel that this individual is still very much anchored in the tumultuousness of this fallout. So what about the Eight of Cups? Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Ace of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. So the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. That's interesting. This individual was on the verge of reconnecting with you or communicating with you and breaking the no contact, breaking the no communication. But I feel as if this individual here changed their mind. Flat out, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's as if they wanted to come forward. They had a lot to say. They had a lot to communicate. But ultimately, they just gave into the grievance and the defeat, and they let this go. Even though they recently saw that there was still potential in this situation. All right. So what's going on here with the Six of Swords? the Nine of Wands, man. So your person's energy here is of somebody that is just broken and they're picking themselves up and wanting to move forward. Flat out. They still love you, Leo. This individual still loves you, and believe me, it's nothing easy for this individual to move on from you. All right, but I do feel them very stuck in the past. I don't know what happened here, how things ended, or what led to this breakup, but this individual is still lingering in the fucking chaos of it all. All right? That's what I'm saying here, ladies and gents. So someone is very fucking wounded, feeling abandoned by you, feeling burdened over the situation, and just, this is the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Five of Coins, sorry. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to get some advice for you, but what I want to look into here, I'm getting blown up, ladies and gents. If y'all don't know, I'm coming to you guys from Santiago, Chile, and I'm arranging some skydiving sessions. I'm a skydiver. If you didn't know, your tarot reader is a skydiver, all right? And I like to jump out of the fucking sky or jump out of a plane everywhere I go. So I'm going to be skydiving this weekend in Santiago, Chile. I will be recording, so I'll try to insert a clip for you guys in your next readings next week. Nevertheless, so Leo, I want to look into this individual. I want to see what they're going to be communicating here, what they want, what they left. So I'm telling you, they're on the verge of saying something, but it's like they gave in to this defeat and ultimately they didn't come forward. They just threw in the fucking towel. All right, I want to see what they wanted to communicate with you. All right, I also want to see how they view you. I want to look into any future actions that this individual may take. They're moving on, but they're still very much attached, okay? The Lovers, are you kidding me? And I want to see what's going to unfold here in this situation. I also want to look deeper into the new love. All right, I want to look into that new connection that you seem to be very much invested in. But let's see, what's your advice? What's your advice, Leo? What is your advice in this situation? What is your advice in this situation? The Ten of Swords. All right, Leo, look. The Ten of Swords is telling me that you still haven't closed this cycle out. Okay, you're there near the finish line. So let's not negate the fact that you've made some serious progress, you made some serious effort, and you're doing good, but not good enough. All right. You haven't closed this out, ladies and gents, and you want to do this. You want to close this out once and for all. Don't think that getting under someone is going to be the problem. Getting under someone is going to be your resolution for getting over someone, right? Getting over someone by getting under someone is not the fucking solution. All right. And if you have some genuine interest, which I do feel you building on something, this is a renewal in your emotional state. All right. Look at this, the Fool. So this is telling me that you definitely see opportunity in this connection that you are working toward, this new connection. You don't want to take this old baggage into this connection, ladies and gents. So really make an effort to let this go, and it's going to take time. But you make this effort by simply being aware, by being self-aware, and voluntarily making that effort. And what does this look like? You, first of all, not choosing to give way to anchors towards the ex. So this is looking at photos of them. This is watching tarot readings that are associated with them. You want to starve this fucking concept, this idea, this root of the ex that you have within you. And you starve this by not giving it attention. Okay? It's inevitable that you're going to think about this individual. Maybe your breakup was recent. Maybe this individual, you had a future plan with this person. It's not going to be an easy task. And that's why I'm emphasizing the importance of you having to be self-aware and voluntarily making an effort to not give way to these intrusive thoughts and nostalgic memories that you're going to be facing. Otherwise, you're just delaying what I'm advising you to do. And you're going to take a big-ass Santa Claus bag of trash to the next relationship. So close this once and for all so you can fully and really embody the Fool's energy, which is one that isn't carrying anything and simply taking a leap of faith into the future with open arms as they see endless opportunities. I like your energy, Leo. All right? I'm going to go ahead, take this to the extended. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Good luck, Leo. Stay positive. Your love life looks exciting. I'll see you guys around.